The Bokgabo murder case has been postponed to the 14th of November. Ntokozo Zikhali is accused of killing her. The child went missing 2 weeks ago after she was seen playing at a nearby park. Zikhali is expected to return to court on the same date next month. He faces a separate rape charge. eNCA Silindelo Masekane is at the Benoni Magistrate Court and joins us live with the very latest. Silindelo, but earlier on you were speaking to the father of Bokgabo, visibly devastated. How is the community though as well?
The community is being addressed, and the family has just also addressed the community, telling them that at this moment it's quite an emotional period for them. We have a community leader now telling them that they need to return to the area of Watvo peacefully and not to destroy anything because they don't, of course, want to be labeled as hooligans. So we are going to see the family then also making their way back home. But I just want to perhaps speak to one of the family members, that is the aunt of Bokgabo, the sister to her mother. I want to bring her in because Bokgabo's mother at this point is too emotional to speak. Just once more, our deepest condolences, Sisi. Maybe just tell us how this turnout, the support from the community, how is that helping you as a family?
To be exact, the support is really touching because there are a few support. Rona, it's not only Whiteville, it's Ekurhuleni as a whole, and it's touched the nation, not only region. It went provincial, it's gone national. So the support, to be exact, is just heart-touching.
Maybe can you describe for us how Tulufelo is feeling, seeing, I know she wasn't in court last week, but seeing Ntokozo today again, for her, how was that?
Last week she wasn't available here at court because she was asked to go to the mortuary, but today seeing the perpetrator really brought up a lot of emotions for her. She's really feeling overwhelmed. She's not okay. Like, I also am not okay seeing the guy again. Like, it's bringing up a lot of emotions for us as a family.
And we know, of course, that her body is still not complete. As a family, what are you being told by the police? Are they not willing in terms of getting Zikhali to cooperate?
So far they weren't winning, but from now progress. Then media, the community at large.
And at this point, you can't confirm a date for burial or memorial because of this.
Yes, the body is still under government mortuary for postmortem and the investigations that but as soon as by release are into our hands to go to our private mortuary, then we'll be able to confirm for the memorial service and the funeral, which will come back and update the community at large and all the necessary social medias.
Lastly then, Ma, I know I heard you appealing to the community to calm down, to not their emotions get ahead of them. Why is that?
At this point, the community is very angry, and not the community only. The nation is very angry. At first, the guy has got a pending case, rape. How was he let out? It's raising questions such as, should he had not been released, our Bokgabo would still be alive. Understand us? So that's what makes the nation as a whole, even us as the family, angry. How was he let out? Because according to Constitution, if I stand to be corrected, you do not let a rape perpetrator go on bail. So, but then as Atlobuya Hapekadi 14th November for both cases, earlier pending rape, Bokgabo, we'll hear furthermore from the magistrates what they have to say to us.
Once more, our deepest condolences. All right, that is a family representative, the aunt of Bokgabo. I want to just bring in maybe the priest and the pastor who came to assist the family. Just the kind of spiritual guidance that you're giving to the family. How is it assisting them?
There's no medication or remedy to this. It's painful and it's hurting. And we have to journey with them and support them. Our support, just the presence is important.
Speak out to tell.
They feel that the justice system has failed them.
We can see this.
The leadership has failed them, as she has indicated that the guy is not even remorseful. You could see him smiling. Even the parents, even the mother, everyone, the family, they don't show any remorse. So there is more into this. It's hurting, and we've discovered, although I stand up for correction, there's other new developments in the Leopard Dam in Wadville. So we are still asking for the police to search there and find what is happening in that area. And what is so sad, there's been so many churches around, in the parks everywhere, and we've discovered a lot of things, satanic things there. What is our authorities, what's the government saying? It's painful. We are dying. We can't look at our people dying. Our children are dying. And we are busy saying it's their constitutional right to have a park, then have crosses and conduct all this spiritual so-called. And I'm not going to name any person. There was one pastor who came to the family, and what he did, what he said there, and what he said to the public, it's totally different. He misled the public.
So at this point, as a community, you just want to see the justice system correcting what it did in this matter. Yeah.
Precisely, and we, as she has indicated, if you are in for rape and you get the bail, then it's shocking. Justice system, now how many days it is? We still don't know where the other body parts are. And the person is not even telling us. How are we going to bury a child when the body parts are missing? And then after we find the body parts, we need to bury them again. Then that's a challenge.
Thank you so much. I'm going to ask Mbuzeni Mpundo to just pan to the community, and I want to speak to some of them here as well. As umphakathi baba ngicela ungitshele ukuthi nizizwa kanjani le case ngiyabona ukuthi iyanikwatisa kakhulu.
Thina iyasikwatisa lento because abantwana bethu even nathi emalokishini we are not safe. Kumanje sila we don't know ukuthi abantwana bethu kwenzakalani ngabo. Bona bangamvala i1 lana but kunabantu asebenza nabo. Labo bantu asebenza nabo emalokishini bayenzani kumanje? Because the day after seyenzekile lento le kube namasini amanye futhi. Kuneyidumbe sizithola emadamini namaphenti wabantwana yonke lento le. Amaduku yonke lento le sizithola khona lapha edamini eWhiteville. We are no longer safe eWhiteville. Ezikolweni abantwana bethu balande ezikolweni. Sesibalanda ngezinye izindlela because kunabantu esaziyo ukuthi bazobahlasela.
Manje lo muntu udla. Mhlambe ungangitshela ukuthi njengomama emphakathini uzizwa kanjani ngokuthi abantwana abaphephanga?
Yo siswami sibuhlungu kakhulu lento mfana lo usilimazile abantwana bethu abaphephanga sesibavalele emajardini abasadlala abantwana abakhululekanga abantwana ngendaba yalomfana kahle kahle la eSouth Africa siyafailwa ilokhuzana ijustice iyasifaila la eWhiteville thina futhi kakhulu la eWhiteville hayi iyasifaila shem. Yes,
I hear the community saying that nifuna uzikhale akhishwe khona nina nizodila naye.
Yeah, kunjalo sister. Mangabe lo muntu uyaboshwa asifuna ukuqala asifuna aboshwa ayi1. Sifuna kuboshwa yena, boshwe ne-syndicate yakhe le asebenza ngayo. Icase yakhe siwumphakathi angeke sithi iphelile kungakaveli lama agencies amsupportayo lawa athatha amaphatho abantwana baningi bayasupplya ichain. Besinenkinga eSouth Africa yabantu abangena ngaphansi komhlaba bakhipha ama-diamond namagolide. Manje sesinenkinga yabantu ababulala abantwana. Ngiyabonga.
Justice for Bokgabo!
All right, Mfundo, that is the latest chair from the Benoni Magistrates Court. The community also just really expressing their discomfort and their anger at the fact that children aren't safe. I'm going to bring in somebody else from the community who wants to say something on behalf of a men's organization called the Men's Forum. Nifuna ukuthini baba?
No, sifuna ukuthi thina siyinhlangano ebizwa ngoba iMMF, Bokgabo Men's Forum. Singaba se-Davidton sisuke e-Davidton size la sifuna ukuthi singamadoda masiphakame sincedisane ukulwa ukudlwengula nokubulawa kwabantwana sithi phansi ngezigebengu phansi sithi phansi ngezigebengu phansi sithi amadoda mawangathuli mawaphakame masiphakame singamadoda xa sibona abantwana bedlengulwa ngezi zikrelemnqa izikrelemnqa ezinjengezi kuya ngokwethu ngengaba sithi isigwebo sentambo masibuye sisebenzele abantu because abafazi omama bayaxhaphazeka nabantwana umuntu xa eza kwenza into enjengale ayobulala usana oluna 4 years do you think ukuthi umuntu onjalo usabizwa ngoba ungumuntu okanye sisilwane ngalo magama ke sizama ukuthi sisonke kule nhlungu sifuna ukuthi amadoda kwindawo ngendawo kwizizwe ngezizwe maziphakame zilwisane nokudlwengulwa nokubulawa kwabantwana enkosi ndiyabulela
igama lama traditional healers.
Yes, all right. So that's the latest from the courthouse in Fundo. The calls for the death penalty have really been growing over the past couple of weeks. Speaking to communities, they're saying that law enforcement is seemingly having a difficulty with crime in the area, and at this point, it does seem as though, if you can see to my left, that we do have the community still outside the Benoni Magistrates Court, but of course the case itself, it will be back on the 14th of November, and of course we are expecting once more that the community of Wadbull, and in fact Ekurhuleni as a whole, will come back in their numbers to support the family.